Good morning, folks. MELS 605 candidates. Dr. Palermo with a week 11. Week 11 instructional video for you. I'm a little belated. I've been on the road visiting elderly parents, and I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late. But I have been checking your email. I have been checking Blackboard and reading your posts from last week. So I appreciate that, and have enjoyed reading and responding to you. This week in our MELS content, it's Hersey chapter 13, Leading Effective Teams, and Glickman 18 and 19, Curriculum and Instruction Teamwork. Hersey is not speaking specifically about PLTs, PLCs, but I believe that PLCs, PLTs, whatever you call them, they are the norm in most schools that I've visited in North Carolina anyway, and collaboration and teaming is on the North Carolina Executive Leadership Instrument. So leading effective teams is a challenge for folks. Good stuff in chapter 13, and if you have never seen the chart in figure 13.1, forming, storming, norming, performing, I bet you have heard. Those are defined stages in building teams, and really when you build a school, start something new, often you're forming first and storming and conflicting and trying to come to some consensus before you create norms, and then can really be high performing. So that's an interesting little chart, and that's all Hersey. Teams, teaming, team roles, competencies, kind of interesting stuff. And again, leading effective teams. If as a teacher you have not been exposed to a wide range of different types of relationships, or work to try to build teams that were cohesive and effective, it's often a challenge. And just as 5% of your students will be discipline challenges, I predict that about 5% of the employees that you supervise will be challenging. Maybe more, I hope not. Again, in Glickman, I asked you to, so in the Hersey response, it's about state of PLTs at your school and why. Glickman, the curriculum stuff in chapter 18, again, it is my experience that really effective principals are those who lead as instructional leaders. So to be an effective instructional leader, what do you believe? One of the big issues the last couple of years, maybe now maybe it's over, I don't know, Common Core. For many, many years during my career, different boards, the mathematics board, the teachers of English have tried to have a common set of standards, common assessments across our nation. If you don't know, most industrialized nations, France, Germany, have one curriculum. It doesn't vary, but because of our states' rights history in the United States, every state has their own curriculum. And what do you believe about the Common Core? That's the big deal. Do you love it? Do you hate it? I don't care what you believe about it, but you need to know what you believe about it. And I was often tested in my community when folks came up cold at the supermarket or at the 7-Eleven or the gas pump and said, "What do you believe about Common Core?" What? So, what do you believe? And Common Core is the topic here, but it could be anything. I would like to hear your philosophy statement about Common Core. Make it short and sweet, because again, if you know that an issue is a hot topic in your community, you should be prepared with a short little speech of how you're going to respond to any questions about that hot topic. If it doesn't come up at the supermarket, it's going to come up at the faculty meeting or in a PTA meeting or in a one-to-one conference with parents. They're going to put you on the spot and say, "You're the leader. What do you believe?" So what do you believe about Common Core? And respond in the dialogue post. Again, I'm not going to shout out to individuals, but lots of great posts last week. And keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Have a great week 11.